Hi, I'm David.Rosen, one of the top real estate brokers at Douglas Elliman Real Estate, and I know you have some questions about what the closing costs are when you sell a home here in New York City. So I'm going to talk you through all of them. The closing cost is defined as anything that is a payment from one party or the other that doesn't go towards the sale price of the home. When you're selling a home, first and foremost, the most expensive closing cost typically is the brokerage commission. It's usually split between a seller's agent and a buyer's agent, and in New York, it's mandated, if it's a real estate board of New York deal, that you split it 50-50. So if it's a 6% deal, the seller side gets 3 and the buyer side gets 3. Now, in addition to the commission, you're also going to have a city and state transfer tax. Up to $3 million, that's going to be 1.825% of the sales price. Over $3 million, it's 2.075% of the sales price after the recent law change in 2019. Those are the biggest costs, but you can't forget about the flip tax. All different buildings have a different flip tax, and usually it doesn't matter if you bought it last month, last year, or last decade. The flip tax, on average, can be about 2% of the sales price. So if we just start with that, you have a 6% broker fee, 2% almost transfer tax, 2% flip tax. So typically, rule of thumb, a rough way to calculate closing costs on a sale in New York is just take 10% off the top. Now, are there other costs? Well, of course there are, but they're not that much. You have a lawyer. That can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. You talk to them, it's subject to negotiation, but those are the rates. A lot of the time they charge around $3,000. You have your building, them again, the same people who got the flip tax. Well, the application is gonna have a charge. It's gonna be about $500 to $1,000, including your moving out charges. Thank you. I know that's a lot of stuff, but here's the good news. Whenever you want to sell your home with me, I'm going to provide you with a customized spreadsheet. It's going to give you 4 different sales price options, and in each one, you're going to be able to see how much money you walk away from the closing table with. Thanks again. If you have any further questions about what closing costs are owed when you sell your New York City property, please just give me a call, send me an email, or you can, correspond with me through social media. I'll be sure to respond right away.